can't really get it while I'm soft, so you got.
Yeah, you got to get hard. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Whatever happened to Matthew Weiner? Is he still around? I feel like he
just disappeared.
Yeah, well, he had to. He got caught in like a huge scandal and shit. But like, yeah, it was just. I always thought it was the funniest thing that's ever happened in the history of anything, where a guy named Matthew Weiner gets busted for sending pictures of his wiener. It's too funny. Like you can't actually write that. You know about Matthew Weiner?
He was like a Obama.
Yeah, he I think he was a congressman of like North Carolina or South Carolina. I can't remember which, but he got into a big scandal because he was supposed to be like up for some like big nom for Obama or something. Yeah, and he got caught sending pictures of his wiener to his mistress, but his name was Matthew Weiner. Yeah,
Wieners got caught.
So much funnier. Wieners, so much funnier. Oh my
pretty
god,
on brand. Well, I say we just start with that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
You guys wanna?
Yeah, sure. So we're starting out this pod, the drink of the pod. I think we should do that. We drink seltzers every pod and never like acknowledge that we are. Yeah. This is truly Wonder What. It's like, I think it's like the Airhead flavor where it's like, I don't know what flavor this is, but it's like only that flavor.
That Airhead flavor sucks.
Yeah, it does. No, it's not a good Airhead.
So bad.
I don't, who is eating, who's eating Airheads that often anymore though? I feel like that was a snack that was like really big when like Burger King was big. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would like if I had one, like a cherry one, I'll crush it, or a blue one. But like I wouldn't go out of my way to get an Airhead.
All right. The mystery is it tastes like orange juice.
Yeah, I kind of fuck with it.
Yeah, I actually really fuck with it. At least
a good flavor. A good mystery is always. Wait, I'm paranoid because I can't see the camera. It's got the red light, right?
Yes.
Okay. A little inside baseball. Sorry for everybody.
Inside baseball. I love it.
I can see it through the little like head thing.
Perfect.
I love that inside baseball is the term for that.
For any
like,
production.
Yeah, for any production, anything.
I think Mike started that.
It's just a little inside baseball.
A little inside baseball. I don't think.
I just got it from comedians.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're comedians.
Well, there used to be like I think there used to literally be a show called Inside Baseball, but like nobody really watches baseball anymore, which actually that changed a little bit. This not to like get into sports news or whatever, who cares, but
we're getting into sports news.
I think it's a WBC is technically the acronym for it. I can't remember, but it's World Baseball Classic. And it had the most viewers in their championship game of any game ever.
Yeah.
Boobies.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, Liam and my dad and Liam, like between that and March Madness, have been keeping up with it. Like just so much sports shit right now.
It's March. March is awesome for sports. Dude, Shohei Ohtani is literally the best athlete of all time. And like most of America doesn't know who he is, which is
crazy to have a pitcher that can pitch. Like
he throws 104. He clocked in at 102 miles an hour and also hit a ball like 470 feet in the same.
But he retired from that. Will be like a year or two ago, right?
No, Shohei Ohtani's still playing.
He's still playing.
Are we
He's like 25.
Oh. Yeah. Who am I thinking of then? Is there another like?
I mean, Ichiro.
Oh, Ichiro. I'm sorry, I'm kind of racist.
It's okay. It's fine. I mean, I don't know. Whatever. I'm not Japanese. I shouldn't have. Whatever. But yeah. Shohei Ohtani's the shit. Japan actually won. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough,
there's a shot of because it was USA in them in the finals, right?
Yep. Yeah, USA. Nobody thought would make it. They were making fun of them because
they were supposed to play like Cuba in the semi, I think, and me and Liam were like, well, that's a loss.
Yeah. No, they beat the shit out of them. It was like 14-2 or something. It was hilarious.
There's a picture of like somebody batting for the USA team, and then in the back, like kind of behind home plate, like by the dugout, you just see Io Sky and Akira Tozawa because they're Japanese, just like watching it in the front row.
That's so cool.
Hard.
That's awesome.
Like, that's sick.
I'm like, they live in America, but they're probably, repping Japan, obviously. So.
Dude, baseball in Japan, just sports in Japan, they have a lot of national pride, whether like put in the right direction or not, whatever, but like
definitely better than here.
National pride here just looks weird. Like patriotism, I can't say words, is like a dirty word now. So it's interesting.
Like here, France.
Yeah. I feel like what was really weird was like after like post 9/11, after all that stuff happened, this sounds really funny. People got really patriotic in the wrong direction entirely, and it just kind of barreled. It just kind of like rolled from there. It was weird.
I feel like everybody though. Like I definitely like my parents aren't like that. Like if anything, they would like denounce obviously people like that now.
Yeah.
But I was definitely rocking like a USA flag t-shirt that 4th of July, like 100%.
You know what's funny? I actually, when I was a kid, this is so funny. I was probably like, I guess, well, what is this, like 6 or 7 maybe? Yeah, probably 6 or 7 was when Al Gore and versus President Bush. I'm
Yeah, because it was 2000,
GW.
yeah.
And me and my like best friend when I was a kid had a fight because his parents were like, yeah, we're a Bush family. And I was like, I'm pretty sure my parents are voting for Gore. And they like made a big deal about that and like sat me down and talked to me about it. It was so weird.
Your parents or the kid's parents?
The kid's parents. He's my cousin.
Fucking weird.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
weird.
still.
Yeah, it was really weird.
I remember when we were in middle school and it was like, you know, the 08 election for Obama McCain. And our friend Jimmy, because he was like indoctrinated by his family. They're good people. They're not like Trumpers. They just were like moderate Republicans. On his binder, he had like McCain 08 stickers, which I was like, how the fuck do you have political opinions in the 7th grade, but like whatever, 8th grade?
That's funny.
I remember being like, nah, dude, Obama's going to win. Because the only time I've ever seen my mom like into politics was like that first Obama run. She had like the shirt and everything. And yeah. John McCain got that L.
I think it speaks also to like children really just being a shadow of their parents for like a large period of their childhood in a lot of ways. Like political opinions, music, all that stuff. You're kind of a shadow of your parents, but
I feel like you don't really form your own opinions. I mean, some people never do, but like he's a perfect like example. Like Jimmy like went to college, now is like one of the most like liberal.
Yeah, you watch a C-SPAN.
Like not unironically, because he wants to be like informed on issues,
which is fine.
I'm like, dude, just go to Twitter like the rest of us. Inform your opinions.
Dude, speaking of the Obama one, we were talking about South Park not that long ago because you went on a South Park binge because we've all been sick as shit. Like in a rotation.
I'm watching so much South Park right now.
Dude, the newest episode is great. But
which one?
The Dick and Balls.
I haven't seen. That's what I watched was the ChatGPT one. I haven't seen the newest
dude,
one.
The newest one came out. Dick and Balls.
Yeah, because they're on a weird schedule this season.
On HBO Max, I'm promoting HBO Max right. Thursday at like 10 o'clock, the new episodes drop on.
Yeah, but they didn't last week. They like took a hiatus.
They do that. It's weird. They just don't give a fuck.
Last one I watched was the ChatGPT one where Mr. Garrison like was using it to grade papers, and then Stan was using it to like text Wendy.
I literally used ChatGPT for the first time the other day. I never used it. My friend was like, "You've never used ChatGPT?" Like it was fucking weird that I never used it. It's like it's new, dude. What are you talking about? It's like this is like what's weird is there's an article that came out recently I just read the other day that ChatGPT is starting to like be able to like use its own source code, like the code we're feeding it to like create things on the internet. It's really getting
my robot shit.
I do not support anything AI whatsoever.
Mike watched iRobot a lot as a child, I feel like.
Right. I just think I don't know. I think it's stupid.
Do you support?
It's inevitable is what
I'm making it clear. Not deep fake.
Deep fakes are going to
not deep fake porn, but do you support AI porn?
Oh, where they make like fake women?
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
No, because it's like it looks weird. It doesn't look real.
That wasn't my reasoning. I think it's more this taking work away from sex workers that are trying to make money.
Well, yeah, that too. True. I don't know.
Yeah. No, not that you're falling on like one sword one way or another. I get that perspective too.
I never thought about that. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's just taking work away from sex workers, but also like
I'm trying to give my money to a real person. And my
you're giving money.
Cum tributes.
You're now giving money to an OnlyFans girl that's actually looks like the dude from Make Love Not Warcraft. Like you're not doing anything.
Holy shit!
The cum tributes broke me. I don't know why. It makes the cum tributes make me laugh so hard.
I swear to God.
It's so funny to me. I don't know why. I just think of like John Cena cum tributes like being a thing. There's a lot of head to work with.
There's a Reddit called r/coming on figurines.
Yeah, I know.
Dude.
We've talked about it, I think, on the podcast.
Yeah, I think it's taken down.
I don't fuck with AI art at all either.
Yeah, AI art's pretty fucked.
People are like being like, oh, like this is like gonna eliminate job, or like this is gonna like eliminate useless jobs and stuff. And I'm like, so you're gonna eliminate artists?
Yeah,
that's really fucking weird.
Yeah. You sound like the school board.
Yeah,
dude. I'm like, I work as an administrative assistant. Like, I'm the first one to go, dude.
Dude, but it's weird. Like, I used it for the first time. I asked it a like very specific question and fucking like bullet point by bullet point explained exactly how to do the thing as concise as possible. Yeah. And I was like,
It sucks because like obviously that convenience is nice, but it's like big picture, you know.
I just used it for an Excel. Like I needed a equation for an Excel thing. So
We should feed ChatGPT like all of our episodes and have it generate a script, and we just read off the whole script for the whole episode.
Yes. No. 100%. Yeah. Yes. No. We have to.
100% sure. It's just gonna be like porn.
We can't read it beforehand though. We have to just like yes and our way through it. Yeah, just yes and our way through it. It'll be so fucking funny.
All right. If there's a video, that'll be like whenever we can do an episode, we just post an AI episode.
So funny, dude. That would be so great. I'm in.
Literally, it will just be us talking about like jerking off porn.
You know what?
Have you guys heard like what the dude who does one of like the big AI art generation things and like Chat GPT and all that? What he like responded with when they were like, "You're gonna like eliminate like hundreds of thousands of jobs." He was literally just like, "Yeah, but we'll find better ones." I'm like, no, that's not how it works. That's literally the opposite.
Learn the code, dude, bro. Just learn the code.
It's weird because like there's totally no truth to that, right? But if you think about it, like, I mean, the way technology's progressed so like when we were in middle school,
right?
I had a Razor. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like that was literally just a home phone that was like a cell phone. It didn't have much more functionality.
Sweet
you could play like Tetris.
Yeah. You could play Tetris. That was
had ringback tones.
5 years later,
fucking iPhone.
We have an actual iPhone that like you can browse the internet with and it's functional. Like don't even like a year later, the iPad was obviously already around, but like it's just crazy how fast things move. So like in that way, like there will be jobs created, but not like in the way that people think. Like in like higher echelon jobs that people won't be able to get. Not like wage job, not like labor wage jobs, which is like what people are talking about.
I'm pretty sure the iPad, like there was an iPad that existed at Apple before like Razors and like
that's what my mom always says. She's like, well, just think that's like what they're releasing. Mm-hmm. Like think what they actually have. Like they probably developed the iPhone like 10 years before.
Dude, people who worked at Apple probably had an iPhone during like Nokia days.
Probably, yeah. I just started playing Horizon Forbidden West. Like,
really?
Literally, so the Horizon games are literally about like it's like I don't know, it's like 1,000 years into the future.
Yeah.
And it's when people sort of push away from technology because technology took over like everything.
Yeah.
And it literally the whole crux of the whole thing, the big reveal of the first game, if you haven't played, it came out like 5 years ago. So whatever. But there is a system, like an AI system, that was built to basically be a god and like terraform the planet after the planet went extinct. So like they created AI that at a certain point in the planet's history, when it was devolving and the planet couldn't feed itself, it created an architecture for the world to like exist, which is fucking nuts.
Right.
And then people were like scared of the new technology and like pushed away and became tribal again. They like recessed into being tribal again. Right. So like
that's me.
I know. Well,
that's me when I see Chat GPT.
No, truly, I think we're at this stage. I think generally I think in the next 20, 30 years, we're going to hit a stage where people are going to start like abandoning I mean, people already do that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that there's a small undercurrent of that right now.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll start denying tech. Like when we hit 50 or 60, barring we do, hopefully cross my fingers. Right. But like,
it's a lot of factors.
Yeah. There's a lot of things I smoked that I probably shouldn't have. But like, it's going to be interesting to see how we like view technology since we've seen the breadth of it. Like from the internet, we were born in when the internet started. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah. Peak technology is old school RuneScape.
That's true. Which we introduced Max for the first time.
Yeah, I never played RuneScape.
And we didn't do anything besides make him do Cook's Assistant. We just straight went to the Grand Exchange and were like making fun of people.
And just started memeing people. Yeah,
Mike was straight up like cybering a guy. Or the guy was trying to cyber him at least.
He was like that.
He was so down bad. It was awesome. And I just tell people I work at like Carl's Jr.
I forgot about that. He added me and then started like whispering me.
Yeah.
Same, yeah. That guy, you know, that guy was like jerking off.
Yeah, you got a hype train going that had like 50,000.
That was my brother.
Oh, that was Devin.
Yeah,
that was,
he said he just did
Drop party.
His drop party, and he had like 50 people following him, and then he just ditched.
We might need to do that tonight.
Yeah, honestly, RuneScape sounds.
I will
like a deal
be
tonight.
on RuneScape tonight.
Yeah.
I've played RuneScape every day this
It'll
week.
be the saga of me and RuneScape. We should do like literally like Oni plays where we're
let's
just
play.
we're fucking just watching me be really bad at RuneScape somehow.
That's the first whatever Nevermind Let's Play that we released.
it's
It's just Max
trying
playing
to
RuneScape.
just like episodes of me trying to figure out RuneScape. Yeah.
Well,
We don't let them use the wiki or the quest helper.
No, not at all. You guys just have to be my wiki. Like I have to figure it
we
out
have
for
to be
you
the
guys.
wiki.
That'd be fun. I'd have fun with that.
I
Honestly.
could get him pretty far.
Yeah.
Without
Dude,
using the
Devin
wiki.
is my wiki. That's who I use.
All right, you just need to go to YouTube and search Slayer music. That guy has
Facts.
a guide for everything.
Slayer music and
Theatrics,
Theatrics.
yeah. That's for the real RuneScape heads. Speaking of like a whatever, Nevermind branch off. That's something we've been talking about. But I'm going to bring it up, just put it out in the universe. See what people thought. So, I'm trying to think the best way to preface this without doxing too much personal information. My partner's been going to get waxed, and she loves it. She said it's great, and I was like, "Hey,
Big fan.
What if we got waxed?" Right? And she talked to her like lady, and she was like, "I totally would do it. Like, I would love to do that."
Yeah.
Talked to like the manager of this building. Unfortunately, because it's a chain, they were like, "You're not allowed to film. You'd have to talk to corporate." You know, so it was a little sad because
she do,
this lady was down.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can just
Pay this
pay
lady.
her?
Yeah, to do a private event.
Do a
you know what I
private
mean?
event.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I could ask.
Yeah. Would this be our first Patreon episode? We didn't have one Patreon episode, and it's us.
Well, yeah, that's what I was
waxed.
thinking. I was thinking like if you guys were in the room, you know, I'm cool with my boys seeing my downstairs
Yeah, I
mix
don't
up.
care.
But if we
It's
were,
not
you know,
nice to me.
I'd say we could like hold a towel or something, and we just film like the reactions.
Yeah, we
But,
could. Yeah. We could hold up a towel. There'd be like
You know.
or we could just like edit it in post, just like put a black
blur.
brick over
Yeah.
top of it.
Mine would be like so long.
Yeah. We should all set gratuitous
It's like a
blur.
Borat or just got the really long one.
It's the most gratuitous blur on everything.
Yeah, but we're still we're gonna maybe find some more locally owned ones that are okay with giving a couple hairy bears a Brazilian.
It's gonna be pretty solid.
Yeah, just think of
gonna
like the
hurt
scene
so
of the
bad.
40-year-old virgin. That's gonna be Mike.
I want to get the 40-year-old version, the like
Yeah,
two,
two.
and then the middle. No, I'll do it.
I want to be a dolphin by the end of it.
yeah,
It would
Mike
be
wants
nice just
clean.
to go like without, besides like this hair, like just everything else.
I want to look like Danny DeVito in that episode of Always Sunny where he's like covered in hand sanitizer.
It'd probably be like nice for a week, but then when it starts to grow back, it's gonna feel so fucked up.
It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
You're gonna have a lot of ingrowns going on.
Yeah, and I already
like-
get ingrown.
I don't know if I think waxing.
No,
like,
waxing is like you don't
makes
get
you not get
ingrowns,
ingrowns.
yeah.
Yeah,
But still,
generally
you're gonna get the
speaking, but
pricklies.
Ingrowns is when you like shave against the grain or on the grain.
You're supposed to go up, I think.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
I don't know how
I
to
go
do
with
it.
it.
No, you're supposed to go up. I'm pretty sure.
Fuck.
You ever watch somebody shave their legs? Where do they go?
No, on the sides of your face, I've
Your face,
I've
I'm pretty
seen
sure
people
you
you
just go
go
with the
down.
ground.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Great.
can, but just be careful. You can go either
Grace
way.
has like this like straight razor thing that she like will do this with, but mine just grows so
Dude, when
fast.
I look
Yeah,
when
your
I shave
face,
my
if you
head, I
see
look
it,
like a
people are usually
psychopath.
going down with it, I guess. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think you go either. It's that sharp.
Yeah, whatever.
When I shave my head, I look like a psychopath. Like I'm straight going like this way over my
Oh, what the fuck? Mike's gonna like scalp himself.
Dude,
one of
because
these
I have
days.
this weird OCD thing where like I'll
He's
feel
shaving
my
his head like he's reading a
Wait,
book.
do you solo shave your head?
Yeah, I have a mirror in the shower and I just shave my head.
That's honestly really
That's
impressive.
actually sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
I have this weird OCD thing where if like I'll like rinse my head off when I'm done and I'll like feel around and if I can feel like any sort of rough patch, I'll just like
the whole thing.
go
again.
over it. Yeah.
How often do you do this?
When I'm like into like keeping on top of it and not like sitting in my room in the dark, probably every 2 days.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot of labor work.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know how to use a straight
You do
razor.
it in the shower
Yeah.
with like a razor or like
Just like a face
Like
razor.
face razor?
Yeah.
Damn.
that's honestly really impressive.
The Norelco one blade. I don't know. Just trying to think of-
The Manscaped 3.0.
I have the Manscaped 4.0.
4.0. Oh my
It
god.
rocks. It's
Jesus.
awesome.
This man with the upgrades.
I had the 2.0 for a long time and I broke it.
I got the Meridian. I got like this weird like palm one. It's weird.
It's weird.
But it's got like buzzers on the end. It's not like the circle one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It just sounds weird. I literally have the Norelco one blade one.
Really?
I've had it for years. It works really well. It's good for like edging up your beard and stuff. But I also
it's good for edging.
It's not. It does vibrate.
So you're about to come, you just hit it with it.
You stick a little foreskin off.
Everyone needs a little off the tip.
Yeah, I actually do. I need
my dick needs an edge up, dude.
Yeah.
I have a really pretty dick, weirdly, which I don't know how it happened. It just happened that way. I'm happy about it. But I will say that like I go freelance with my pubes real like heavily. So like
what do you mean by that?
Like I just like shave it however I feel like it. Like I don't really pay attention. I'm just like, oh, it looks short enough. I'm good.
Yeah, I just do like a.
I have two. I can't. It has to be like perfect.
Oh no!
I get too weirded out. Like if I see, if I
was a landing
no, like I'll like do it and then like I'll like shave my balls or whatever.
Yeah.
And if there's like one hair that's like really long and I see it like freaks me out. And I start going crazy.
You can never get that hair. It's impossible. There's always one nut hair that's just wild out.
I'm going to ask you guys something absolutely wild. Do you guys ever like shave like your pubes and there's like someone like your like your base, like your shaft base?
Okay.
You ever get that a little bit?
Yeah.
And you're like, I can't really get it while I'm soft. So you got...
Yeah, you got to get hard. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Bricked up. Yeah,
I do it every single time. I do that.
Yeah, well, you at least got to get like a solid semi.
Yeah.
I never have that issue, dude.
Wait, what? I was so confused.
That way, it's too squishy if you don't. Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm gonna pinch myself if I don't like.
That's gonna make me get like nip myself.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why I don't have issues.
And then you're like, well, now I gotta take it for a spin. No,
you got to take the new car for a spin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's always funny when you like shave your pubes and you just do this quadrant, and then the rest of your thighs are just like
hairy as fuck. Yeah.
I don't shave that much. I like blend it nice. Like it looks like it fits in with everything else.
I'm never going down the skin.
Fade my.
I never go down the skin.
No, never. No. So when I was in like middle school, when I thought you had to shave your pubes, I would take a straight razor and straight just like baby boy my fucking nutsack.
Oh my god.
Not my nuts.
Oh yeah, I'll do everything. Yeah.
That's scary.
With like a pink like Bic razor.
I do everything, but I have the guard on.
I was afraid that I would like cut my nuts open.
Oh, I did. You use the fucking
and they like fall out.
The pink one.
The lady razors. Yeah.
You use the lady razor. Honestly, that's probably the best way to do it.
The marketing for all that, it's all bullshit. But like, it's still funny. It was like like the dollar store razor to like shave my dick and balls when I was like in middle school. Dude, you know how much you would just abuse that area of your body in like middle and high school, that's not surprising that I was doing any of that.
I did the same thing. My mom had like the pink disposables.
I mean, not even like shaving your balls or anything. Just speaking of like abuse during that age, we had friends that were getting like softballs thrown at their dick like at full speed.
Oh yeah, we were beating the shit out of each other just in our nuts specifically.
I know. I've always wanted to get like a fertility test to be like, am I wasting my time?
We talked about it. Yeah. Well, I also realized testosterone and fertility tests are two completely different things after we had that conversation. I was like, oh yeah, those are two way different things.
We should definitely do both. We should legitimately test Jimmy's because he legitimately has some damaged swimmers.
Yeah, Jimmy used to pay people to hit. No, that wasn't Jimmy. That was somebody else.
Davs would pay this kid Zach
first last. Yeah, why not?
Well, he would pay him to. Yeah. $40 to take a
No, I would. Dude, today I would do that. I don't give a fuck.
Same.
That pays for like a nice meal. Like I'm good.
That's true.
I'm so torn on like whether I would do that or not.
Yeah, why not?
I don't want kids.
I feel like out of all three of us, I feel like Mike would be the most likely to have kids. Not as a
for sure.
I just think that Mike would
kids.
be most likely to have. I don't think we're that interested. I think you definitely are, which is cool.
That's too much shit I want to do personally.
It's not for me. It's not even that. I just don't like. I don't know. I don't have any interest. I have a lot of stuff I want to do, but I just don't have time. I feel like I don't have enough time for like a dog, let alone like a child.
I have a hard enough time like taking care of myself.
Yeah.
And I know people say like, oh my God, I changed. And I'm sure it does, but like, I'm good with where I'm at.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel bad. Like, I never have like bad days where I take it out on anybody specifically, but if like I had a kid and I had an extra bad day and I was just like a bummer to him one day, I would just like never forgive myself. Yeah, exactly. Just like,
dude, you guys are totally missing the point. Like you could have a kid and it wins you $3 million at the Fortnite World Cup.
Oh, dude, true.
Yeah, I feel like I would.
You're missing the point.
I feel like if I had a kid, he would just become like my laborer. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be a stage mom or like what is it, like a sports dad where he like forces
Mike's gonna be Mike's gonna be a sports dad and just like go to Korea and get a kid for StarCraft and be like, win me $5 million.
At him from like over his shoulder.
He's like, this is how you program macros.
He's like, your APM is super low. If you want to eat dinner, you got to get it above 120.
Yes.
It's like, oh my God.
I kicked the door and I'm like, that smoke was dog shit.
Holy shit.
Honestly,
your aim with that golden scar was really bad. I have not played the new Fortnite season.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like katanas so cool.
And shit. I played like one drop where I like dropped into that city part and I fucked up like 4 people and then just stood on top of a skyscraper just doing dances for like the rest of the game
until awesome. People showed up. I have not played it a bunch, but it's really fun. And the new city is basically just like Tilted Towers on steroids.
It is, yeah, it's fun. There's like a zip line, like not zip lines, but they're like slide lines.
I watched like Tim the Tab Man that day. Brock a little bit
Tim
of
the Titty Man.
And then now with Creative 2.0, we might actually be able to drop at Tilted, or we can drop at Tilted Towers now because that map is back.
It's back.
Yeah.
So kind of back to what we were saying about kids real quick. Before we started, I said that I only had one thing, and this is my thing.
Oh, yeah.
I saw this on Instagram while I was driving last night, and I was at a red light. And this picture of The Rock with his kids. Yeah. I said to Grace, like, The Rock can't be a good dad, right?
I didn't know The Rock had kids. Like, I know he does.
No, he's got to be a dog shit dad. He has
like the older daughter that's in NXT right now. Yeah. And then, I think he has like 1 or 2 younger
Especially
daughters.
During that kid's, the older daughter's childhood, he was a dog
That's what I was thinking. Dad. I was like, The Rock's probably a nice dad.
Yeah.
But he can't be a good dad.
How? Okay.
He's too famous to be a good dad.
He's got too much going on. He's like, see you in 3 months after I filmed this movie. Like,
dude, if you think about like even his character in Young Rock, like if you really analyze that character, it's like, dude, like he's not even like a good presidential candidate, let alone like a good dad. You know what I mean? Like he's putting all this time in being a president, right? Like how is he being a dad at any point in this either? It's wild. It's a
he's like a shitty dad in shows too.
Dude, you know what's great? You know who would be the best dad is little John Cena. We were talking about this before this, but John Cena would be like just the best dad.
Dude, if you listen to that podcast, he talks about like...
Well, that's what I was going to say. He said this in other interviews. Like the reason he's not a dad is because he was like, if I can't be like a A+ dad, I'm just not going to be one. And he was like, and with my schedule, I couldn't. And I'm like, honestly, respect.
Yeah, 100%.
But like... If he ever wanted to like ride off into the sunset, he'd be a fucking incredible dad, I'm sure.
Who knew like John Cena was like the most, I mean, I guess you could tell from his character and just how he talks like and carries himself. He's like the most grounded just dude in general. Chill. He's just like seems like he gets on with everybody.
One thing, and I don't know if you got to that point yet, and I'll just say because it's like not really that crazy, but like in that podcast he was saying like, he's like, yeah, like it's all about the work when I'm doing a movie. Like, I don't have a gym that shows up to the set every day. Like, he literally says it, and I'm like, oh shit.
For a little shade.
No, man. He was talking about this, and this is like important to like remind anybody or yourself. But like none of the things you do are like, this is an inspirational like podcast. Like, this sounds like a real white guy podcast right now, where I'm just like,
shout out,
have to like buy real estate, do it,
Yo, have you seen that one kid that was like, if you're 25 and you don't have a Lamborghini, you need to reevaluate your life?
Yeah. Fuck that kid.
It's like, come on, man.
Holy
like,
shit.
It's not that hard to like not it. Okay. So like, this is what I was thinking about the other day. I was like, it's really easy to be boring. And I know that sounds bad, but like, it's really easy to just like work and like go through the motions, whatever. True. But like, it is exponentially harder without people realizing the factors of everybody's life where you're like, I'm depressed, anxious, like dealing with money. Like all of these things are a factor in like your inability to do a lot of these things.
Dude, the fact that I've seen multiple live streams and podcasts of people thinking that the average income is $100,000 a year.
That was funny as shit.
Insane.
I'm gonna be real, Chief. Between the ages of like 23 23 to 31, the average income is probably like $25,000.
Yeah.
If that.
Sincerely. Like, I was doing the math the other day, and I have a good job that, like, in the grand scheme of like hourly paid jobs, pays decently. Dude, I make like 42 maybe a year, if that.
Right.
Which is like, 10 years ago was like fine.
Yeah, you were balling 10 years ago.
But like now it's like, okay, that's like scraping. Like that's really scraping.
Yeah. I mean, like my job, like I, make probably like, I don't know. I'm trying to think what my taxes were last year. Like 35 or like 32 or something like that. But like, I only stay there because of the benefits. Because and that's like crazy that's like a giant deciding
saves
factor.
You that much difference.
Yeah, it's like I could go get a new job, right, and make like 40 something, but I probably would end up spending, because they probably have shittier insurance, that much money, and it would just like equal out.
Yeah, dude. And it's weird. It's a weird position to be put in, because like, I don't know. This generation we were talking about earlier with just like AI and stuff like that has become so distrusting of literally everything.
Yeah.
That like we're all just like getting bombarded by and we're also so we're distrustful of everything, and we're getting bombarded by so many fucking things all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck aren't you stressed and anxious and depressed and like
people that aren't, I'm like,
FOMO?
Are you okay? Like,
yeah, I don't
you might be more mentally ill.
It's
than
weird
people
because
that
it's like there's this like inherent FOMO that's built into you, where you're just like, you're constantly seeing people doing things. You're like, why the fuck am I not in Europe and like doing all these things? And you're like, well, because it costs fucking $1,200 to just get there.
Right. Yeah, I think too, like, so 2 points. I think it's like we're in the generation, like, or the sub generation of like, we do remember some facet of life. Like, like social media wasn't at the scale that it was, like, even when we were in high school. I mean, there was like Instagram and stuff, but it wasn't as like integrated into life. My sister's generation, like, I mean, they were like in middle school when the time that like that shit was like popping off, like, like 20, I don't know, what is that, like 15 or whatever, 24. Probably, like, yeah, like I don't understand. Like, at least we have like some perspective. I also like how this is like our first serious episode.
I know, it's weird. We've never really talked about
you gotta have one every now and then.
Don't worry, we'll get to the fart.
Well, we don't have like the blunt ride deep conversations as much anymore. So some of it comes out here. I do want to. I was thinking about. I'll get back to something funny that I was thinking about, because this is like my little thing I was thinking the other day. But I was really thinking about like alternative incomes, like investing and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I don't really have any interest in talking about any of that, but I was thinking about like, because my degree is in like basically writing. Like I have a degree in public history, which is like teaching people about stuff, but a lot of it's just writing.
Sure.
I wanted to start doing like alternative means of like writing for people and stuff like that. But kids' books is like a huge way to make money, right?
Dude.
And I know so many people that do art for it. And I was thinking like, what would be a fun alternative take that would sell at like, all over the place? And I was looking at, so funny. I was looking at kids' books at my parents' house today, and a Where's Waldo book. And I was looking at Waldo, and I was like, he looks like every dude that would gentrify any black neighborhood that exists now. Like he does. He looks straight up. It's so funny.
It's a spin.
Dude, he looks like a dude that lives in the West Village.
So I was thinking about doing a progressive story of Where's Waldo, where he buys like a cheaper home in a black neighborhood and then gets canceled on the internet for it. And it's like, where's Waldo? And it's like, nobody's seen him for a while. And then it's like the next page, he's out in the woods and you have to like find him, and he's like foraging for like mushrooms, and he's like gotten really into psychedelics and shit.
Dude, that's sick, because you can just use Chat GPT to write it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it goes further.
Yeah, you don't even need real artists.
So he comes back, and his family's like, where is he? And they like disown him. So he becomes like a horrible addict. And it's like, where's Waldo? And it's like, he's on Skid Row. And he's just like sitting there like you're trying to find him between all the tweakers. And his head's just popping out of a tent.
This is Waldo's like villain origin story.
And then it's like, where's Waldo? And he's like, he's at Virginia Tech. And he's like, why is he there? And he's like, he's got an AR-15. And it's like, oh shit, not again. It's like, where's? And then the last page just says, where's Waldo? And it's like,
it's like the liberal gentrifier to right wing psychopath pipeline. That's what the book is.
Yeah, there's a lot in there.
It's called Where is Waldo? You take off the IS, make it more so
possessive.
Yeah.
That's actually more possessive when you think about
So
it.
fucking, dude, I had that thought while I was just standing there, just spacing out.
You should pitch it.
It would be so fucking funny,
You can
dude.
call Scholastic and see if we can get that wrong.
Scholastic, dude. I used to fuck
You
up
have
a
the
Scholastic
premiere at the book fair.
Dude, the premiere at the book fair. Dude, by the end of it, just people are crying. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
What happened with
this?
this book?
Max gets done reading it to like the whole school, and then everybody just starts crying.
Dude, what if the last page he's in hell? He's fucking,
Wait, do they still have? They probably don't have book fairs, right?
yeah, no, they still have all the same stuff.
I'm convinced they don't
Who's
teach
buying
kids how
like
to
the
read.
cheat code book in 20?
Nobody's buying that. I don't think it's a lot of that stuff. I think I think it's just like books.
We lived in the best era of book fair.
No one reads books these days.
Yeah, I guess so. I think our generation's still like a large majority of us a lot of people say they read books.
I don't read books. I have started because Spotify has a section for it now, listening to books.
Yeah, listening to
I
books
have
is
started
elite.
listening to books.
Yeah, I listened to this one that's like basically this dude that just climbs the Tower of Babel. It's really interesting. It's kind of cool. It's literally just like Tournament Arc, the book, but it's cool.
Hey, I'm into it.
Dude, Tournament Arcs are the best. Like, have you guys ever watched Baki the Grappler?
Yes.
Okay, so Baki the Grappler, you should watch it. It's great. It's basically just like the most hulked out, sweaty steroid monsters that have ever existed in the history of time.
Okay.
Just fighting
it's
each other.
graphic.
And it's it's disgustingly graphic.
It's visual. Like there's
It's an anime. It's an anime.
Okay.
Yeah. There's
Wait, is Baki's the one that was like, it was an old show and then they redid it? Yeah.
so Baki the Grappler is the original. Baki Hanma is the new one they made for that one. And then there's Baki the Grappler 2, which came out where he's just in prison, just like beating the shit out of people. It's weird. But
Fist of the North Star. Gory anime.
it's very similar to that. It's akin to that, but it's literally like these steroid monsters that are just like destroying each other. Like these dudes that just like can kill you with like a hair. It's weird. But there is this point in this anime that's so fucking weird that always made me laugh so hard. It's towards the end of Baki Hanma, which is the Netflix one. And it's a scene where he finally is like going to get together with his girlfriend and his dad shows up. So his dad, to give you context, his dad is the strongest man in the world. And the whole arc of the anime is him
Dude,
just
his dad's
getting to
Mark
fight his
Henry?
dad.
His dad is Mark Henry. His dad is the great Kali.
His dad is the great Kali. Did you speak, not to go on a tangent, Jinder Mahal is wrestling in NXT now?
Did see that?
It's interesting.
He was like a one-off with like the two other Indian guys that are like.
Dude, is he still roided the fuck out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's got his back knee is insane. I do want to do a little wrestling preview at a point.
We'll get there. But yeah, so he's about to get with his girlfriend and his dad comes in the door. And he's like, you think you're ready for this? He's a virgin. He's like, you think you're ready for this? And he's like, and he just looks at him. He's like,
his dad fucks him.
No, his dad's like rousing him up to go fuck this girl. He's like, you should go. He's like, it's time. He's like, it's your time to go fuck. He's just like, and he's like auditing his like fuck.
That would be awesome.
It was pretty fucking wild. I couldn't imagine my dad auditing me having sex. Although they had a bedroom right next to mine, so I'm sure they did.
That makes me want to
Your
watch
parents don't hear anything. I feel like that door closes and like you could be like, like
This is whatever they're out, man.
because we literally did.
All the time.
That makes me want to watch the Netflix one. I've only seen The Grappler.
Oh, really? The OG 90s
Mike's like,
one?
dude,
Those
that
are
makes me
no
want to
sick.
watch the Netflix Cowboy Bebop.
Dude, no, so Chelsea never saw Cowboy Bebop, and she watched the live action one before the anime one. She's like, I don't know, I really enjoyed it, and I was like,
I mean, probably would without the perspective.
without the context, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, without context, it probably is.
I'm pretty sure they're doing a Yu Yu Hakusho one and a Trigun one as well.
Yu Yu Hakusho, I feel like translates way better. I feel like that's an easy one to translate.
Dude, I
feel
don't.
like it's really
don't
easy to
do
fuck
that.
up though.
Don't do that. You
They got to keep
is
like
the
the
greatest anime of all
goofiness
time.
of it all.
Do you make it like more of like a teen drama, or do you make it like more serious? Yeah,
make
I
it
think
like
a teen
kind of
drama.
teen drama.
Yeah, I think you would too.
Because technically in it, they're like Kuwabara, I think is like 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't try to do all the weird like matching all the haircuts perfectly and all that shit though. I feel like it's gonna be so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I just think like I just
And make
don't,
it Japanese people. God
I don't want the live action. It's just like, especially with shows that are that fucking
Yeah,
good.
I feel like
It's
the-
just like
the-
I grew up
yeah.
with that and it's awesome. Don't try to do this
So like the Cowboy
weird
Bebop,
shit.
from what I saw, the casting didn't look like horrible.
The casting
It was
not
only
bad.
Spike. It was literally only Spike I had a problem with. And it's not a bad actor. He's a wonderful actor.
Yeah.
It's just I did not.
Isn't it the
like
guy
him.
from Harold and Kumar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's kind of a weird pick.
It was just a weird pick. He's like 40 something, and Spike is 25.
Yeah.
Yeah.
think.
Well,
It
that's
just
true.
doesn't
They
make
gotta
sense.
like again, like I'm pretty sure in Yu Yu Hakusho they're like 14. Like Yusuke
Yeah.
is. Like,
But you can't not present. You know how like in teenage
Right,
shows
sure.
everybody's an adult. You should have James Vanderbeek play.
yeah, I mean, it should be someone that's like 23.
like Kuwabara.
They should get what's his name, the basketball player.
Oh, Blake Griffin.
Yeah, Blake Griffin and
Blake
Kuwabara.
Griffin looks like
He looks just like Kuwabara.
Spot on. Yeah, that's amazing.
Who would play like Yusuke?
I would think that maybe Trigun has the potential of being cool in live action.
That's like a spaghetti western though.
Yeah.
But you would think that with Cowboy Bebop, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it's also like a spaghetti western tape.
But I think it's like Cowboy Bebop has too many like outlandish things to
true.
be cool in
it is a
live
little
action.
fantastical.
Yeah.
My
Or Trigun
boss
is just-
loves Trigun.
Yeah.
And just he's so pressed about it.
Did you watch the new one, Stampede or whatever?
Yeah.
I need to watch it.
But like Trigun is like outlandish, but it's still like westerny.
Yeah,
Like,
no, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. He's always trying to get me to watch it. That like he likes the ones where you get like stuck in the video game.
Isekai.
Oh, Isekais?
Yeah.
Dude,
He's definitely low key cranking to some
Oh yeah, he's probably watching like
fan service.
is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
you know what's crazy is I
legitimately I think I heard him say something like that.
I watched it. It's
it's not the worst.
sick.
It's not the worst anime at all. It's actually pretty
pretty
good. Yeah.
My favorite anime is South Park.
So,
it technically has a recurring story. So
does, yeah. I think the there's like the best isekai I think is ReZero. If we're gonna like get into specifics about anime, ReZero is so good. But
is Dot Hack considered an isekai?
yes, it is. Yeah, yeah. I would say so. You're getting ported to a video game. That's what
Yeah.
the whole thing, the whole premise is.
That show was
yeah.
cool. I liked that. I liked
Yeah.
Dot
I'm not a
Hack.
huge
Not
anime
actually.
guy, but I'm a big shonen guy. Give me
Shonen guy,
a
yeah.
good shonen genre.
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah, you
Good
watched
guys and
Demon Slayer yet?
No, literally the only animes I've ever watched consistently are obviously Dragon Ball Z, GT, Super,
Yeah.
all that. Yu Yu Hakusho. That's pretty much it.
Oh my god!
All right, if you want
I'm not really an anime guy.
Too
I want to
cool.
be though.
You
two
should.
cool like shonen
Watch Attack on
shows.
Titan. That's the easy one.
Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan gets like a little.
It's
wonky.
dude. Once you get to
What
the
I
last
wa-
season,
all
you're
right,
like, this is such a
yeah.
what I
payoff.
want to watch.
Yeah.
I want to start with the original because I love the animation for what I'm seeing is like Hunter x Hunter,
Yes,
and then go into like the new ones. And I feel like the '90s Hunter x Hunter is right up my animation alley.
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter is kind of divisive. That's the only thing. And a lot of the 90s animes like that are OSTs. They're really short, which is fine if you want to get the
That's
story.
what I kind of like though.
If you're gonna like two like newer shonen style shows that I think are like cool and like if you like that kind of stuff, it's perfect. Jujutsu Kaisen
Of course, yeah.
and Demon Slayer.
Yeah, those are very easy.
They're
Very
perfect.
Those are I call them hot topic animes.
Yeah.
where they're very like
Hey.
just accessible.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool with me.
That's
Yeah.
every shonen is hot topic.
I will
anime.
say one that I think you'll specifically like is Tower of God. It's
Tower of God's awesome.
Tower of God's
heard that before.
fucking sick. It's literally just a tournament arc. The whole jux is a guy going up a tower trying to get somewhere, and that's
Tower of God is Korean.
It's
right?
Korean.
Yeah.
Do you guys
It's a-
have any
it's a manhwa?
suggestions for ones that are like basically hentai?
I mean, One Piece has gotten to that point.
Yeah,
it's
One
just all
Piece,
TNA.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't watch One Piece. It's over.
Any
like
any
1,000.
any
I just
current
hit the 1,000 mark on episodes of One Piece. I'm finally almost caught up.
any current isekai is porn.
Yeah, literally.
Okay.
There's a million of them. Rent a Girlfriend's a good one.
That sounds
yeah.
great.
Rent a Girlfriend, honestly, is one of my favorite recent shows. It's pretty good. It's cute. It's about this dude who cannot get a girlfriend, does a rent a girlfriend, feels weird about it,
Yeah.
but then realizes she's like he kind of gets roped into a situation where their grandmothers are friends. So now he's like, well, we have to act like we're dating. And that's the whole show.
Do you guys remember the episode of Futurama where you can rent robots that you can make out with and Fry like rents Lucy Liu?
Yes.
I remember
Amazing
as a kid being
episode.
like, that's awesome. But looking back on it, I'm like, that's very weird.
It's really uncomfortable.
It's very
yeah.
uncomfortable.
But that being said, who would you?
Who would I rent?
Yeah.
With their robot AI permission.
Yeah, they signed off on this. There's a contract involved. They get paid. They get a percent.
I don't want to.
They get a percentage of every rental.
For using their likeness.
Yeah.
Okay, can we not let's just erase porn stars.
No, yeah, no.
I mean, Mia Malkova would be like one of the.
Yeah, I mean that
first
would be
draft.
like yeah. Dude, I saw this thing on
this one, I
TikTok
guess.
that was like it was like you have 15 points.
No, I think we did all these. Which one do you want?
Citrus one would be cool.
Citrus?
Yeah.
It was like you have 15 points, spend them wisely, and it was like porn stars with different like point costs.
Thank you.
I'm like, dude, I'm just going for 3 5s. Like it was like Mia Malkova, Violet Meyer.
God damn.
I wonder if they give you like a time limit. You're like, you have an hour, like allocate a certain amount of points. You'd be like, all right, 3 5s, I'm good.
Dude, 3 30s, 30 seconds. All right.
Mine would be something weird, I feel like.
Which actress?
Mine would be
or actor?
Mine would be, I can't remember. Okay, Gwen Stefani in the 90s.
That's a good pick.
Like, that'd be an easy one. Or the girl from Tank Girl. Can't remember her name. But she looked like Gwen Stefani too. I had a type in the mid-90s Gwen Stefani look. I'm just going to stick with that one.
The one that I always, like, jumps off the page that I always is, I'm a big fan of Victoria Pedretti.
I don't know who that is.
She's from Haunting on Hill House. She was like Elle that died.
Oh,
she was
really?
the Love and You.
Oh yeah, dude, she is very pretty.
She
fan of hers.
has the girl next door thing going on, I think.
She does have a sad face though.
That's cool.
She has a sad
That's
face.
cool.
Yeah.
Why did I say that? I don't know. I mean, whatever.
Her, that would be, is this like super misogynistic that we're doing this, or is it cool?
I don't know. It was just I was just asking. I mean,
It's just based off the Futurama episode.
Let me give you a couple more then. I don't know. I don't like.
let's throw some guys in there. Early John Stamos, full of house John Stamos.
John Stamos. I mean, Pedro Pascal.
Pedro
Pascal, yeah,
easy.
Brandon Fraser.
Idris Alba.
Dude, like early career Brendan Fraser,
Dreamboat.
Dude.
Dreamboat.
Now Brendan Fraser. He
Now,
just
yeah.
seems
Yeah,
so
dude,
gentle.
I want him to wear the cowboy
He
hat,
seems
though.
like he would like hit my prostate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and be like, is that it?
Yeah.
Am I going too hard? Yeah.
It's like I'm about
I'm like, you can
I'm
go
about to
harder.
shoot like a whale. I don't know.
Idris Alba, he's a good looking dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, super.
John
hot.
Cena.
Yeah, John Cena would be good. I feel like John Cena would be
Cena's
too much.
proportions are a little weird. for
Yeah, it
me.
scares me. He's like a giant baby man.
He
true.
looks like Joe from Family Guy.
He could walk.
He's kind of the
I'm trying to
opposite.
think of like another I feel like we're all talking like, you know, these like action titans,
like famous,
you know?
but yeah, action types. Neve from Catfish.
Holy shit.
I don't know why I pulled that one out there. Neve and Max from
Neve and
Catfish.
Max,
They
yeah.
come together.
It is Eiffel Tower.
One video is one.
Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of another female. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like actresses.
Yeah. Is anime considered actress?
Sure.
I don't know. I don't even know any actress that I would be like.
I like how we're like.
Yeah, I don't really like.
I like how we're like, we could name 10 porn stars. We're like, actresses. I don't really know.
Yeah, no, it's weird. I don't know.
I don't know, to jump on like every like
Rey Mysterio.
four other podcasts thing. Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, Sydney Sweeney for sure.
Rhea Ripley. Oh, yeah, we're
Rhea-
gonna talk about wrestling. What's going on with that?
Oh, dude, Rhea Ripley would fuck you.
Yeah.
She literally has somebody calling her mommy on fucking TV, dude.
Yeah, Grace is like, whoa, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Sofia Vergara or whatever.
Oh,
She's pretty
well,
cool.
yeah, that's different.
I'm literally just Googling modern actresses.
J? I can't get it.
Oh wait, no,
Jay?
no.
I don't know.
She was in the movie with Antonio Banderas.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but I can't remember.
It's an
She was in
absolute
Dogma.
smoke show.
She was in Dogma. Why does that the movie?
Hold
I
on, I'm
pulled?
googling it.
Oh my god, everybody's on their phone but me right now.
Allison Brie.
Oh my god, we're just going through celebrities. We would
Allison
have
Brie.
sex
Oh wait,
with.
we're all like missing a couple obvious ones. Aubrey Plaza.
I don't know, man.
And
I want to hang out. I want
Mila
to go like
Kunis?
get drinks with both of them. I don't really want to like kiss them as a robot. I have to give context to what we're talking
Yeah.
about because it's
I
like
know. If you jumped and tuned in right
if
now.
you jumped
Salma
into it
Hayek.
right now, it sounds like
Oh,
we're just
Salma
being
Hayek.
misogynist.
yeah,
Yeah,
Salma
she's
Hayek.
banging.
Yeah, of course.
I'm trying to think of like one more. I'm
It's
literally
like,
looking
who's
at,
your fantasy?
dude,
fuck?
Amber Heard. She shits on your bed. All right.
Oh my god.
When we do wrestling, let me Google.
Amber
Let me.
Heard. Johnny Depp, more like it.
Oh yeah, Johnny Depp. Obviously.
I feel like Johnny Depp has a tattoo on his dick.
100%.
Yeah, he definitely does.
His
It's an
dick's
infinity.
his dick is
sign.
definitely pierced.
No, it's a pierced and he has an infinity sign tattooed on his dick. There's no way he doesn't.
No, it's like text and it's like kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like scripture, but it's like all
He has
around it.
a quote from Hunter S. Thompson tattooed on his dick.
You have to, like, you have to-
probably.
He's actually part of the puzzle for National Treasure. You have to put his dick into like a fucking,
Dude.
and it like turn it to the right, and it just like
I legit tried to watch National Treasure a few weeks ago,
It's
and
bad.
it
It's not-
didn't
it's
hold
not
up
good.
at all.
Yeah, it doesn't hold
The
up
super American shit just turns me off.
early
nowadays.
to mid 2000s movies, unless they're a comedy, do not
Yeah.
like they just don't. It's that interim of like CGI being kind of shitty and them not really using practical effects properly, and it just doesn't come out well.
I don't know, man. I rewatched The Mummies and they fucking kicked
Yeah,
ass.
but the CG in those movies is because they talk about it, but it's like kind of they're like we're just figuring it out at that point. That was like innovative though when that movie came out.
That shit kicked ass. And honestly, I'm gonna come out and say it. I watched the second trilogy of Star Wars recently, and honestly,
It's
some of those movies kick ass.
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, they're fine. I feel like episode 2 is pretty shitty.
Episode 2 is shitty, but it's
Attack of the Clones rules.
I think it's fun because
No, that is episode 2.
that's episode.
Oh wait, no. What's episode 3?
Phantom Menace.
That's
Phantom Menace. Yeah,
Phantom Menace.
kicks ass.
No, that's Phantom Menace is 1.
No, Phantom Menace is one. That's Sith.
That one kicks ass. Though.
Darth
Phantom
Maul.
Menace
Darth
is
Maul.
awesome.
No, that's the first one. Revenge of the Sith is the third one.
Revenge of the Sith.
Sith.
Yeah. That movie kicks
No, that's not
ass.
the
it's
third
not.
one. I'm making up movie titles.
I'm not
The third one's the best one. It's
Wait,
like an
hold
opera.
on. What is
I'm
it?
Googling it.
Oh my god, this is the phone episode, isn't it?
I'm not a big Star Wars fan.
I'm not really either.
You're
I
right.
like Star
Revenge
Wars.
of the Sith.
Yeah,
you're right.
I was
I like
right.
Star
I'm thinking of
Wars a
Return
lot.
of the Jedi. That's
I
why
think you
got
are.
it.
Yeah. No, I mean the first three are honestly just gonna be the best because they're hokey and funny and like cool.
Yeah,
But like
and they were like practical effects, which are timeless.
I think the coolest thing about Star Wars, and we totally got off on a different direction, but the coolest thing about Star Wars is the first three are very like fun and hokey and like comforting and sort of just like, oh, this is a cool old movie, whatever. And then the second three are like nostalgic for us because they came out in our childhood.
Yeah, we were kids.
Yeah.
And like it has this like fun sort of like everybody's into the 2000s, like early 2000s shit right now. So they're like, oh, it looks fine. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And then the last three, I think in like maybe 10, 15 years, we'll look back on and be like, these are pretty cool. Like these were fun.
I think if you really lean into the Jar Jar Binks is a bad guy arc,
Dude,
like conspiracy theory, it makes the movies
everything
way
better.
cooler.
yeah.
supposedly
makes
that was
them
going to be a
awesome.
thing, and they got like cold feet.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's
Why
why.
do they
it's-
get cold feet?
Because like in
know,
the
I should've
story,
committed.
like he fucks them over constantly.
Yeah, and he's also like super athletic and shit
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. These Trulies are beating me up. I don't drink much anymore. It's funny.
Oh, like you're getting turned.
Not really, but like kind of.
Hey, lean
Give me
into
like 2 more and I'm like, I have to hang out here for like an hour.
it.
or two.
Actually, I had Uber home.
Yeah.
Okay, before we do wrestling, to kind of what you were saying about like 90s, 2000s
Yeah.
stuff being in,
Yeah.
do you guys remember when we were kids and it was Halloween and Burger King had the aliens from The Simpsons were like the mascots
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
all of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was epic.
Dude, Burger King used to have like literally the best promotions, and honestly, I
And
don't
the
think
best
their
nuggets.
food. I don't think that. Okay, I legitimately don't think their food got worse or better in any way, shape, or form.
No.
I think it's just like they had such good promotions that we were just like, fuck it. Like they had Backstreet Boys action figures. That
Yeah.
was sick.
That's
like
true.
they
Oh my
had,
god, you're right. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah. And
the
they,
one thing that Burger King didn't have though, y'all remember hit clips?
oh, hip clips are cool. Yeah, it was McDonald's.
You guys remember the Inspector Gadget thing from McDonald's?
I did. Yeah, I still have shit from that. Weirdly.
Yeah.
Or the golden Pokemon cards?
So Burger
I
King.
wonder where I got that, like the crusty. I wonder if that was from something like that.
Burger King did the thing where they gave you a Pokeball with each one of your
Yeah.
purchases, and it had a plush of a small Pokemon inside of it, and there was like 30 of them, which was fucking nuts.
Dude, my grandma. I got a Mew.
Yeah.
There was a Mew one.
You could buy them on
which
eBay for,
one-
like, 10
Which one
bucks.
was the golden cards?
that was for a
That was the
movie. That was the Mew movie.
Go see Pokemon 2000.
That was Pokemon 2000, or no, it was the one before that.
No, that's a Mew card.
It was the one before that. It was the
Oh,
Mewtwo
the Egyptian
movie.
Mew is the.
Is-
Pokemon 2000
yeah.
was Lugia. It was the movie before that one.
Oh yeah.
It was the 1990.
I'm talking about the
Pokemon
ones
the
that
movie
came
one, yeah.
in the Pokeball and you open it up and it's
Yeah, it
like
was
a
the gold,
golden.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the
that.
Burger King promotion for the
the movie.
first.
That was
movie.
Burger King? I
Yeah.
could have swore that was McDonald's.
No, that was Burger King. And
Burger King
then
always did the Pokemon stuff.
and then you got the Mew card from the movie, the
Yep.
Egyptian
Yeah.
Mew card.
Yeah. I also got one of I got the promo from the Yu-Gi-Oh movie as well for the.
Oh, I got that. Yeah.
What are they called? Why can't I remember what they're called?
Egyptian god cards.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Holy shit, you pulled that out.
Obelisk the Tormentor.
Obelisk the Tormentor.
Yeah.
What great like.
I think
Dude,
the movie
that could be like a death metal band's album title.
Obelisk the Tormentor. Yeah.
It has to be already.
Or just like things from Elden Ring as well.
Yeah, truly.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Just anything
Or Bloodborne. But isn't Tomb Mold like a Bloodborne and Dark Souls?
Tomb Mold is a Dark Souls themed death metal band.
I always said to Brandon,
That's so
the
funny.
hardest song title
I didn't even know that actually.
is a Bloodborne Ibridis, Daughter of the Cosmos. I'm like, that's a blood incantation song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your third eye's opening up during that
I just
song.
started playing Bloodborne actually like seriously for the first time like recently.
It's hard for me because I've been playing Elden Ring a lot, and then Bloodborne's 30 FPS, and the timing is so much different. Bloodborne's such a good game
slow.
though.
I need to play it.
Well, it's hard because it's slow, but then the gameplay's fast.
Exactly. Like
Or
you
Dark
have to be
Souls was so
hyper-aggressive.
defensive, like Dark Souls 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's slow as shit. I started playing Elden Ring again, and then I realized I know how to play the game now. So like,
I know, isn't that funny how that works?
It's so much easier. I'm just like, oh yeah, I know.
I'm
how
like
to fucking
so over leveled because now I know like where all the bosses are. So like as I go each area, I'm just like crushing bosses. So I'm like 10 levels higher than what I was before.
Dude, I did the nerfy thing where I did a strength faith build. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I
And killed the tree sentinel and then just got his like thing immediately.
Golden, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, all right, I'm just gonna
That
kill
thing farms for the entire game.
Literally, it's ridiculous. It's like, all right, this is a joke. I just like charge hit everything.
Yeah.
I ran out of breath on that.
All right. Well, with this is coming out this Monday. We're recording this on the Saturday before.
Yeah.
So next weekend is WrestleMania.
Oh, dude, we're gonna have a great podcast for that one. That's gonna
I'm
be a
thinking we gotta maybe do a little.
Yeah.
Dude, we should do an audio only one or like a very basic one.
Yeah.
And like just maybe we fire up a Patreon.
Honestly, the thing is,
I just really want to get hammered and watch WrestleMania.
we're doing that next Saturday.
Literally
I
a week
can't
from
wait.
today.
Literally
I
next Saturday.
I can't
we're doing
wait.
it.
WrestleMania is the funnest day ever.
I can't do Sunday, which sucks, but I can do Saturday.
Well,
which is awesome.
Saturday's still gonna be good. So I'm gonna run through the card real quick, and then we can just give some thoughts real quick.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I've been sitting like an asshole this whole time.
The host of WrestleMania, The Miz, makes sense.
Perfect, yeah.
Get the Miz.
That's
on it.
awesome.
All right, main event: undisputed WWE Universal Title, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns.
This is what like the transition from AEW to WWE, and like, is it worth it? Is literally what this match is. Like, why?
I think it has been.
it has
thus
been.
far.
His,
But yeah,
his promos have been perfect. All this shit's good.
This is a bold prediction. I think
Cody
there's a
takes
hard. I think it could go either way.
I do too, but I think if Cody takes it, it's going to be like a memorable
Yeah,
like WrestleMania. Is that the Saturday? That's the Saturday.
Isn't that
card.
the
that's
whole?
a Sunday. So that's the true main event.
So I'll have to watch on Monday.
Isn't that the whole like reason he left? Is like I want to win at WrestleMania.
Yeah, like win the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got time. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be this year.
He immediately got over in AEW and then realized he hit his ceiling like almost in the first year and was like,
He also
I don't
fucked
really-
himself with being like, I will never challenge for the title.
Yeah, like,
why
he
the
just-
fuck
why-
would you
why
do
would
that?
you ever do
And then
that?
he wouldn't turn heel, and then like,
Yeah.
if he turned heel, he could have gotten out of it.
It's weird how the whole foundation of that company is kind of like crippled and now they're all just relying on.
AEW's in a weird spot right now.
It's in a really weird
Dude,
spot.
speaking
They
of
pulled
the-
a WCW. The
Yeah.
fucking shooting star immediately, and then
Yeah.
they're just like, well,
Speaking of the like he'll never turn, it was almost kind of like remember Embrace the Hate, John.
Dude with Kane.
Yeah.
That shit
And there was like all those
so
weird
whack.
teaser moments of like maybe John Cena's gonna do something bad and then he never did.
no.
Yeah, except he was like fucking fucked over my man Zack Ryder hard.
Dude,
True, yeah.
Dude, poor Zack Ryder. That dude has had like, it's really weird for that dude's career where he's like straight up like, sorry, I wasn't talking like, he's straight up gone from like, okay, so I have nothing.
Yeah.
I become the internet champ. I got nothing again. I win the Intercontinental. I only have it for a day.
Yeah.
I have nothing again. And then he becomes like a
release.
hardcore champ.
Dude, he's like probably like, if we're talking like true independent wrestler.
Yeah.
Probably like the number one independent wrestler. Like he's not signed.
No.
He does shit with like TNA or whatever, but that
Yeah.
doesn't really count. Like,
No, it doesn't. TNA.
I don't think
Impact,
anybody has a
whatever the fuck
TNA
Whatever the fuck
contract.
it's called.
Yeah, they're just like, can you work these dates? It's
Yeah.
like
TNA has turned into
like,
the new ROH where they're literally just like, hey, come through.
Yeah,
like, that's
but
it.
it's good.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
great.
Impact's been great. This is a great time for wrestling. It's just like weird. Like New Japan sort of fell off a little bit.
AEW burned hard, and after the CM Punk shit, shit's been weird.
And now Noah is like making a big turn.
Noah's
which is
got a big turn.
crazy.
Dude, Jake Lee just won the belt.
Yeah,
which is huge.
which is crazy. It's really like these weird like up and down game. Wrestling's is really strange.
Well, I think it's hard because WWE is just killing it right now.
They are. They just
WWE's the best it's been since like 2014. Probably.
What's crazy is they looked like they were in fucking a lot of trouble like a year ago.
Yeah,
Like Vince
It looked rough a year ago.
The storylines were awful. Everybody was either leaving or threatening to leave.
Yeah.
Vince McMahon was a
AEW
huge
was
scandal. AEW was doing great.
yeah.
Just everything about it looked bad. And now AEW is pulling a full WCW and WWE is like, oh yeah, Triple H is going to take care of it. And he did.
AEW has great matches. Like Kenny and Vikingo
truly.
the other night was amazing.
Like
Incredible.
Maybe one of the best TV matches I've seen in like a year and a half, 2 years.
Agreed.
It's crazy.
And like they're getting the Elite storyline going, which is cool.
Dude, my favorite thing about
But it's just, I feel like AEW
Yeah.
just got this kind of stink on it right now, unfortunately.
it's weird. I think there's just too much stuff going on outside of it. I think MJF isn't really helping it, which really sucks.
I'm going to be honest. I think the MJF reign's been pretty weak.
It's
I don't
been
think
rough.
it's doing any favors.
The thing is, he still
Should've been
cuts
Brian.
hot ass promos, and they do well on the internet, but like it doesn't really translate to anything.
He's not a draw, unfortunately. And then
Because nobody.
I'm going to be
people
honest. I'm just kind of
legitimately do not
tired
like
of
him.
the shtick.
Yeah,
He did it for like 3 years before he won the belt. And then by the time he wins the belt, you're like,
they waited too fucking long.
it should turn him face.
They should have had him win off Kenny like early on.
How do you
I don't think he was ready.
that character face?
I think there's a
though?
way to do it. He was getting over with the crowd before he won the belt.
I know, but
It's hard.
it's weird. You never know. Every time somebody wins a belt, they always immediately
Yeah.
get hated. Like
It's
that's
either
just what
make or
happens.
break.
I feel like that's the problem with like a really good heel though, is like, especially in MJF sense, is like you were saying, like he was over before he won the belt. Like people, when you're like really good at being a bad guy, people like that.
Yeah.
It's
Roman
really
Reigns.
hard to
Yeah.
have.
Oh my God.
It's really hard to have somebody not like you for
Yeah.
being a bad guy.
Well, that's the difference. So, like in wrestling, it's all about the chase, you know, and that's like the Hangman thing. Everyone liked the chase, and then like Hangman won the belt, and it's no fault of his own. Like
He got injured.
it's more about it's just more about the chase.
Yeah,
Then it's like
it
you're
is.
the champ, and it's like, well,
Well, that's like the whole thing. It's like with movies or video games or anything like that. It's like the experience all the way through the thing is much more interesting than the ending ever really ends up being as a payoff. Which sucks, but it's cool.
yeah. Back to Roman Reigns, just on another level,
Dude, it's
legit one of the best of this.
He's the
generation.
only champion in recent memory where people are like still on for him. You know what I mean? Like
He just has a presence unlike anyone else.
he really does.
Roman Reigns rocks.
He's the new belt collector, which is terrifying. But
Yeah. Well, so the reason I think he might lose at WrestleMania or win at WrestleMania is because the next big pay-per-view is a Saudi Arabia one, and that would be him hitting 1,000 days straight as champion. People are like, bro,
it's a little
he ain't
too
losing.
obvious. Does he lose at SummerSlam though?
I think he would. So I think if he loses at Mania, we don't see Roman until SummerSlam.
Yeah,
He takes the whole summer off.
that's kind of the two ways you go with it, right?
Yeah.
Is
Or
like-
you have him just do the part-time thing like he's been doing.
Yeah.
Like he's there, you know, every other show or
He doesn't
whatever.
wrestle, but he's there.
Yeah, and then you have him drop it at SummerSlam to Cody.
That's
He
the
would
good
do
thing
the
about
rematch.
having a group with him is like you can have all those other dudes.
Well, that's what I think.
You know
I think
what
there's. I think there's.
Completely forgot about. Bro also had cancer and then beat it,
Yeah,
and then
he
came
did,
back
he
and
did,
became
yeah.
the coolest wrestler
Yeah.
of all time.
yeah, it's wild.
I think this whole story of WrestleMania is gonna be like the bloodline falling apart.
Yeah, no,
Because
it
I
is.
think the
It already
Usos will
is.
lose the tag titles, and
Who's the other guy? I always forget his
Solo.
name. So yeah,
He's
well.
the
He looks
Usos'
he
youngest
looks
brother.
pissed at Roman too. Like everybody looks angry
Yeah.
at him now. Where
I
it's
think the
just like,
story is like the walls are closing in on.
Do you think
Roman.
Kevin and okay, so like big turn. Do you think like Kevin and everybody, like all of them grouped together in their own group, just solely against Roman?
So what I think happens is main event night one. They haven't confirmed it, but it has to be. The main event of night one needs to be Usos versus Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn for the tag belts.
Yeah.
Because Usos have had the tag belts for like 2 years also.
Yes, I think they lose them.
They lose them.
Yeah,
And then there's
it's
like
a transition.
there's like kind of a moment where there's like respect between them and Kevin, but especially Sammy. Like Jay is like to
Yeah.
Sammy. Night two, I think the Usos like run in for the main event and they're like torn. Maybe Kevin and Sammy come out and they don't like fight them
the classic.
and they don't help Roman. Crossroads, and then, dude, I think night after WrestleMania, fucking main event, Jey Uso finally turns on Roman, and then at SummerSlam we get Jey and Roman finally.
I think it'll be really cool. I think that like if we get the best result, that'll be it. But like,
this whole story's been Roman and Jey Uso too.
This just WrestleMania always should be the crux of anything they do. Meaning like this should be the end of a bunch of storylines, so you can start pushing into the next year.
Yeah,
right?
I think the bloodline has to end.
The bloodline has to end.
Dude, they should do a like anime style tournament arc where everybody goes against Roman, and it's like instead of it being like the good guy making up the ranks of the tournament, it's just like all the good guys have to go against the bad guy until the final good guy is like Jey,
I don't know what they've done,
and he wins.
Yeah,
you know what's so funny is I'm gonna be at work on Sunday and I'm closing that night. I'll be there till like 1 a.m. and I'm literally gonna have watch wrestling because I'm managing, so like I can just hang out. So like I literally am just gonna have watch wrestling up, and I'm.
Or
just
if you want my Peacock, you can have it.
Oh yeah, I might actually. I have Peacock. I have a Peacock. Is it just on Peacock?
Yeah.
I guess it is. Yeah, that's where they go. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just pull up my Peacock.
All right.
I'm gonna bring my Roku and just bring it into work and put it on the TV.
There you go. All right, let's just run through the rest of this real quick.
Yeah.
Kickoff night 1, John Cena, Austin Theory, U.S. title. I think they put Theory over.
Yeah, I mean, I think John Cena's at the point where he's just.
John Cena does not need to win.
I think
he just needs to be
only
there.
thing I could see is John Cena wins, and then on Monday he's like U.S. Open Challenge and puts somebody over. Then
Yeah, you could.
they say Jay White's coming to WWE. Did you guys see that?
That's crazy. That's
He did a match that was like loser leaves for New Japan, and he lost.
I think he's kind of done everything he can over there though. At this point.
AEW's too crowded. He's so young and perfect. WWE is like the perfect spot for him.
What is he like? 27?
He's like
probably
our
our
age,
age. Yeah. He's at the point where he's won the
He
belt.
lives in America.
Yeah, he's won the belt.
Does he come to WWE as a heel?
Yeah, I think
he has to. He's
straight main roster.
He's a straight new heel. He's never going to be anything else. I don't think.
So someone said like someone like that could like come out on Monday and beat Cena. That'd be cool.
My only trip up is he's very similar to Seth Rollins.
Agreed.
He's better than Seth Rollins though.
It's only because he's younger.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins is like in his late 30s at this point.
Yeah.
I'm kind of over Seth Rollins. I just don't really go.
But he's also been around again for over 10 years.
Right, need a little refresher. Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair. Rhea's got to win that.
Yeah.
Asuka, Bianca Belair. I think maybe Asuka take this.
I
one.
hope Asuka takes
Bianca's
it.
had it all year. She won it last year. I think Asuka
been
takes
fine.
it. Asuka, I like see her turn heel maybe with the she's doing the clown makeup.
Well, she's been doing the
has.
pill thing and like all that. Like she's been doing the Muda things. I think she will.
This one,
I
I think might steal the show of the weekend. It's
She's a manager.
Triple threat for the Intercontinental: Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, Gunther.
That's a weird one. I think I hope Gunther like wins it back.
That's a big
like,
man.
No, he still
match.
has it.
Oh, he still has it. Okay,
He's had it for like 200 something
200
days.
something days. I thought he lost it.
So only thing I could see is either Gunther retains or Sheamus. It's the only thing that he hasn't won. He's done King of the Ring.
Oh, yeah.
So I could see like Sheamus pinning Drew. Gunther doesn't get pinned.
Yeah.
And then they get it back on Gunther in like a month.
Or maybe they pull somebody from Gunther's past and have him come on and like win it really quickly as a transition, and then just have those two feud.
Yeah, my thing is like, who do you have beat Gunther? It's got to be a face.
It's got to be one of the two dudes from.
I don't see any faces winning on SmackDown.
Yeah, well, didn't he have a group that was like 3 people?
Yeah, you got the Imperium dudes.
Yeah, you could grab one of them.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be that fun though.
That's gonna be a hoss match.
That's gonna be a lot of.
Absolutely.
This I think should main event night 1. It's Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus Usos tag titles, like we said. That's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
This shit is gonna be wild, and I'm so happy for Finn getting this match. Finn Balor versus Edge. Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, that one's gonna be fucking crazy. They're gonna kill each
awesome.
other.
And it's confirmed, basically, Demons coming back against Brood Edge.
Yes.
I think Finn 100% has to go over in this match.
Wait, Brood Edge?
Brood Edge versus Demon Balor.
Finn has to go over because he runs an entire group of people.
Yeah,
Like,
I think this is gonna be a big night for Judgment Day. Who, by the way, is like the best thing going in WWE right now. They used to suck.
Yeah, I was not a fan.
Now they're great.
They picked up in the past month.
The inclusion of Dom was great.
It was great. Yeah.
I mean, Finn has to win, and also Edge is at the same point of John Cena where he's there to put people over.
And Edge wants to put people over.
Yeah.
he likes
You know. And Triple H is like, yeah, put over my golden boy. Because Finn's always been Triple H's dude.
John Cena talks about it in that podcast, not to like harp all the way back on that, but he was like, it's just a different culture now. It's not about like paying your dues. It's about like trying to put dudes over if you're like a dude that's been there for a while. So, I mean, I saw Dolph Ziggler literally wrestle the other night, and I was like, yeah,
he's
like,
there just putting people
He's
over
there just
hard.
putting people over hard. Like just putting on decent matches.
He is a what if.
You know who is their best guy putting people over right now that also could be like win a mid-card belt at any time? Chad Gable.
Chad Gable's great. Yeah,
He's so good.
So, dude, suplex machine straight up.
So,
like,
yeah.
just so good.
I forgot that Chad Gable was still in WWE.
Oh yeah, he's still going for it. He did. He had the tag. No, not the tag titles.
He had tag
No, he
titles.
had tag titles
Couple
with
people.
what's his name? Yeah, a few people. Yeah. He's just been a guy they've rotated to just have.
He's
good
like
matches.
a perfect guy.
He was
need someone
awesome.
to.
He's a hand.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a hand, exactly. This one, who gives a fuck? Men's fatal 4-way. No stakes. It's just a showcase.
Yeah.
Viking Raiders versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet
Boo.
Braun
versus
Strowman.
Alpha Academy versus Street Profits. Who the
That's
fuck?
a
Strowman
bathroom
wins.
break.
Braun
I'm gonna take a
Strowman,
ticket
wins
to-
Braun Strowman wins by himself, and that's it.
Yeah, same thing for women's. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez versus Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. Dude, Ronda's falling hard.
Yeah, it's rough.
Who the fuck cares?
I mean, she got a lot of money out of like
Yeah, I mean,
a very short period of time. I'm sure she'll.
But her star has fallen so
Yeah,
fast.
I mean,
All right, this one's interesting. Brock Lesnar versus Omos. The super
that's
tall dude.
so this is the one that people keep posting
Like,
the
Vince
Limp
McMahon
Bizkit
booked
thing.
oh, dude, I saw that.
Yeah.
They did the My Way, but it's Brock Lesnar versus Omos.
And it actually like has been
Yeah, kinda
making
got me
people kind of
hyped,
hyped.
yeah.
So they've been like, yeah, this is sick.
I'm going to do a Super Bowl prediction, dude. I think Omos wins.
I think Omos wins too, which is weird. But
Brock is a person that should have been putting people over.
I think he's
4
on the way.
years
I think
ago?
he's on the way out,
he is,
but-
yeah.
and you just put him over.
He's pretty old, man. He's in his 40s.
But he now I think if he does start putting people over, he's fulfilling a role that he probably should have been fulfilling like 3 years ago.
I guess.
I know. He should have put like Samoa Joe over that one match.
Yeah.
Logan Paul versus Seth Rollins. Probably be a good match.
Honestly, it'll be a fun match because every time Logan Paul wrestles, it's sort of like a highlight of like a new move he figured out or something.
It's going to be a crazy athletic match.
I'm thinking Logan Paul wins that one.
Yeah, Seth Rollins doesn't need to win anymore either. He's kind of,
Damage Control, which is Bailey, Dakota Kai, Io Sky versus Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch.
Whoa.
That-
What?
again, like a fun, showy match.
Yeah.
It's going to be a spot fest out the
Faces
ass.
win, obviously.
it's gonna
And then this one that just got announced, and I'm looking forward to big time Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio.
That's going to be awesome.
Great match. I think Dom wins.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Do you think he retires as dad?
I think Ray might retire because he's going in the Hall of Fame too this year.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
if
I
he
did
takes
see
off
that.
his mask? And
Dude, if he takes off the mask, I'm crying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't think he will because like that's
Nah, I
not a
don't
thing
think
they
he
do
will.
really. But yeah.
The only thing I can see is maybe if on Monday they were like mask versus hair.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Just make mask versus hair at.
Yeah, well, at
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
WrestleMania.
That's what I'm saying.
Why wouldn't
That's
they do it?
WrestleMania just do mask. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like announce it on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Mask versus hair.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio is such a legend. I mean, my whole thing is like, if not now, when? Like Hall of Fame, Mania singles against your son. Like, there's no better.
He's won almost every belt, I think.
Yeah, he's world champion, Royal Rumble, every tag, Intercontinental, US. Like,
Was he ever
I think he's got
WWE?
everything. Yeah.
he won the world title
Off of John Cena? Was it?
off of Kurt Angle.
Kurt Angle.
Okay.
Right after Eddie died at Mania 22.
Yeah, that was like 2004.
And then he won the WWE Championship for about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
When they did the CM Punk storyline.
Oh, yeah.
And he beat The Miz. And then John Cena was like, great job, Ray. Me and you, same night for the title tonight. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? John Cena, that's kind of fucked up. Rey Mysterio just wrestled a whole match.
Yeah.
And also, you could tell it was like a replica toy belt because it was so thin.
Yeah.
It's pretty rough.
Yeah. So,
I don't know. He won CMLL and I'm sure a bunch of
Yeah.
other titles. So
yeah.
it's cool.
I mean, it's Rey Mysterio. He's a literal legend.
Has a whole WCW career.
I did like
as well.
the Vikingo, like watching that match and people being like, "Who?" when he came out, and I was like, "Really? Y'all are that like?"
Yeah, I mean, I get it. But
he's like the star though, in like
yeah, he's starting to do
in
more
Mexico
America
right
stuff.
now.
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah. He's super young too.
He doesn't. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, so this is probably I'd say this is the most hyped I've been for a WrestleMania since maybe like
the one where we wrestled in that one apart Motel 8 that one time.
That was 33.
Yeah.
That was Undertaker retire, right?
That was Undertaker retire match.
Yeah.
I think 35 we were pretty high for. It was Kofi, Bryan.
Oh yeah, when Kofi won the belt. Yeah, sure.
But I'd say besides that, maybe 33 or 30 when Bryan won the belt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be good. Maybe we'll do a little audio watch along or something.
That'd be cool. We could hang out, set it up downstairs, and just fucking rip it. I'm down.
Yeah.
Just a really long ass fucking podcast, like 4.5 hours long.
Or maybe we could just do like match, like just do the top of the card or something.
Somebody's gonna say something fucked up, like within that like 4.5 hours of the fucking show.
Yeah, that's a Patreon episode.
Exclusive. All right, we do that. The beach episode, Patreon exclusive.
Oh my god, the beach episode can't see the light of day.
There's gonna be so many beeps in the beach episode.
There's literally there's no audio of me saying a single word in that entire podcast because I was like, never mind. I was just like, I can't. There's no way to carry this along.
It sucks because that one, the backdrop looked so cool because of where we were, and there were like so many heads.
Yeah,
but a couple friends got a little too drunky.
I want to watch it back. We haven't watched it.
I think it's on Mike's laptop.
Okay, we'll have to give it a watch back and see what's up, and maybe release that one. I don't know. I don't know. Wrestling's been really like, it's cool to have like parts of your life back that are like fun again. Yeah. I think like wrestling is getting good again. So I'm like, oh yeah, there's something.
It's like what we said. We were like WWE. We want WWE to be good. Yeah. They just do everything the best.
Yeah. They have the most.
And now it's like they're the best again. Yeah. So
which is cool. It's good shit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm finally catching up with wrestling and it's kind of cool. It's cool to like finally get to the point where like new things are like exciting.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Like again.
I know before we wrap, we got some stuff to promote. Mike, I know you got some of your roadie shows coming out. This comes out on Monday.
Thursday, Madball, Pain of Truth, Ends of Sanity, Erode, Autobar.
Flyer here.
And then if you live out of state, April 21st to the 23rd. Worcester, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Long Island.
Strong Island.
Mike's gonna play with no pants on. You're gonna see his cock the entire time he's playing.
Full cock spin kick.
Full spot king. Full Spock king kick.
No, it's like Mike's got these pants, but then the butt cheeks.
The butt cheeks are just
so he does the spin. You just see some cheek.
I was really thinking about making a map of like states by what pants they wear.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah.
When you get to like Mississippi, it's just like underwear with holes in it.
Yeah. I had a few of them. I had a few good ones. Yeah, I had a few good ones. I think it was like Pennsylvania was like Carhartt like painter's pants, and then like DC was like just like leather spandex pants, and then like
what's here?
I don't know what Maryland would be. Maryland would be some like dingy khaki shorts. Yeah, no, just like dingy ass jeans. Actually, no. Yeah, you're right. Khaki cargo shorts. Honestly. Yeah.
It depends what part of Maryland.
Yeah, I'm thinking Annapolis when I think Maryland.
Oh yeah, khaki cargos. Yeah, but, or salmon shorts.
I was thinking. I had a lot of funny ones. I had like for Texas, it was just like regular chaps, and then for like Louisiana, it was like assless chaps. Oh no, California was assless chaps. Yeah, I had some good ones.
All right, well, we could do that.
Ooh, I left one out. April 26th, Philadelphia. Check it out.
That's cool.
You got flyers for all these?
Yeah.
All right.
You got any games on your phone?
When I edited the last one, I found your
porn
Twitter flyer.
Reddit, where you post pictures of just your nuts.
I gotta throw. It's just squeezing.
I gotta throw away Reddit account.
Squeezing my nuts. I do too. Everybody has a throw.
I don't even really use it anymore.
Yeah.
Got a porn account and regular.
Yeah, I have a porn account.
But then I started browsing my regular on my porn account. So like on my porn account, it was like the other day I went to my profile for some reason. And it was like, you frequent these communities. Not that I post, but just browsing. It was like squared circle, and then it was like. Latinos Gone Wild. Not actually, but something like that.
Squared circles come tribute.
Dude, it's so funny because
wrestling with the plot.
Because it's like because it's a NSFW account. When I type SQ for squared circle, it has like the normal results, and it's like NSFW. The first one's always squirting.
Dude, my favorite is like cum cannon addict.
What the fuck?
That one's a great one. There's
That's
a lot
yours?
of them. No, I mean, yeah, there's one of those in there, but no, there's a few of them. There's a few weird Reddits that I definitely am like a normal person on. I think like Big Titty Goth GF is definitely like a pretty normal one.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I don't know. My Reddit's sort of risky when I open it up. It's all sorts of things going on. There's anime, there's wrestling, there's sports, and then there's just like titties and dicks everywhere. It's pretty wild.
Hey, that's what it's for. That's what the internet's for.
It is, honestly. That's what it's become. This is kind of a full circle because we talked about how the internet sort of is like...
We're like seeing the bright side of it now.
Yeah, here's the bright side of it. There's tits and dicks and all sorts of things. Anime. Anime is my god.
We're gonna wrap up with.
We have something to promote. Mike will be there too. But
we do.
April 14th. State Theater in Howard Grace.
Yeah.
All my friends. We got Elijah Day. Cul-de-sac. We're going to be playing for Cul-de-sac Collective. Got Tromac, who was on our last episode playing.
Yeah.
Lexi B.
Hell yeah.
Who else?
I'm gay.
I didn't know it was that one.
Hold on, I gotta actually.
These buttons are really satisfying while I was figuring that out.
Can you do the? I'm gonna come.
This is Kyle trying to find it.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
No, there's another one.
Boobies.
Me come.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
I got the
So
boobies.
here's the full lineup. It's Elijah Day, Cul-de-sac Collective, Tromac, Akil, I Am Nobody, Kira, Lexi B. We got vendors. We're gonna be there. 100 Miles of Media selling some stuff. We got the homie Germ selling some photo stuff there too. Mike will be there doing some film and photography. Germ will be there doing it too. Luke will be there, I guess, as well. It's April 14th. Got doors at 7, music at 8. I have no idea when we play or really what we're playing.
No,
so we'll figure that out soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
No, I know the set. The homie.
Yeah. Oh, you have to.
Did you know that the homie M Hurd is probably doing guitar?
Yeah.
So
yeah, maybe me and him will switch from drums to guitar at some point. And I'll act like I can play guitar for a song that we don't need a guitar for.
It's like a Mother Moon hybrid. Drummer 1 and 2 coagulated into one band.
Yeah. Well, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Or what time are we at?
Dude, we're good. We're at 1:30.
All right. Yeah, I would say shouts out to everyone. We've been getting some really good. Oh, wait, no, there is something on the way out as it relates to this I want to do. So we got our first ever hate watcher. I don't think I talked about this.
Did we not talk about this on the podcast yet?
No.
Oh, damn.
So there was this guy. Well, first off, our social media clips have been popping off. Appreciate everybody. Hit me with some horns for that, Mike. We got a post on Instagram. Yeah, well, that'll come in a second. We got a post on Instagram. It's got like 3,500 likes. That's cool. Yeah. Another 2 with like 2,000. YouTube channel's about to hit 100 subs.
We have a lot of people just like watching our stuff consistently, which is interesting.
Yeah. I crunched the numbers and everything. I feel like we have about like anywhere from 50 to 70 people that listen every week. So that's pretty cool.
I mean, we're starting.
Spotify and YouTube numbers combined. You know what I mean? But this one gentleman that watched us commented on one of our posts, and he was very mad. And he was a hate watcher. He posted. This guy had to be schizophrenic. First off, he was also like a young college guy, and he was just like popping off, being like, Joe Biden should take away bottomless fries because obesity is one of the leading causes of death.
You know how when you're young and you like fall on whatever sword seems like makes sense? I feel like that's what's happening there.
And then he like found other clips and was like, this isn't funny. Like he literally just commented like, this isn't funny.
Dude, it's like when I like comment on our YouTube, these guys rock on every single fucking thing.
And I like knew that this guy was crazy. So I was like trying to stir up the pot because I thought it was hysterical. And I was like, buddy thought he did something with this comment. And then he straight up started DMing us, calling us like the F slur and and saying that we were
spot on.
Like chunky. He literally said that we were chunky, which I thought was awesome.
That's hilarious. I love that.
He was like,
It's like, do a sit up, bro.
Yeah.
Challenge me to a lift off.
Yeah. Oh, that's so great. I'm so happy that this is.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
honestly, I want to encourage it.
Then he just started like going haywire and like commenting on like literally every post, like saying like fucked up shit. So unfortunately, I had to block this guy. This got a little too excessive, but then he started DMing the 100 Miles of Media because I was on the whatever.
Yeah, why not?
You know, and he was like, "You're a pussy for blocking me." But then I was worried because 100 Miles like only follows like us.
Yeah,
I didn't want him to find our personal.
Oh no, please.
So I just preemptively blocked him.
Dude, I need something to do at 3 a.m. when I'm just like walking back and forth in my house, just pacing my room, smoking weeds. Right. Please message me.
I'm private on everything because I'm still trying to find a job. So
yeah, that's fair. No, I'm not. I don't care. I want everybody to see how ridiculous I am.
I just want to argue with schizophrenic people.
I just want to argue with like literally anybody at 3 a.m. when I'm smoking weed because I have some fun things to say.
So that being said, just leave comments.
Yeah, no, that being said, please leave all the hate possible. Please tell me how fucking dumb I look. I want to know.
Yeah. Hey, what's the thing? Any publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, dude. I want people to just like hate watch me on the internet. Yeah. Like for the rest of my life.
Agreed.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. So if you want to hate watch us, it's at whatever Nevermind. Podcast on Instagram.
Yeah, and if you want to bully me, follow my personal Instagram. I'm cool with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
At 100 Miles Media for everything else.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the shows coming up. I'll put flyers for all Mike stuff, for our stuff. Leave us some comments. Subscribe. You know, maybe I think by the time we put this up, probably at 100 subs. You know, follow us on TikTok, 100 Miles Media. All that good stuff. Links in bio to everything. Appreciate everyone for rocking with these episodes. Hope everyone's been liking the guests. Woo! That's been fun.
Yeah, dude. We
got some more coming down the road.
Yeah, we do. We got some plans for some guests. We're supposed to have somebody on today, but he's gonna come on sooner or later.
It was nice to have a little 3-man again.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think this is a more serious one, but we got to talk
real
about
shit.
Well, we got to talk about a lot of stuff that we never get to talk about on this podcast. We just kind of went through some like our hobbies type and things we actually watch, which normally we're just shooting shit about random.
Yeah, I promise we'll say more crazy porn shit next episode.
I'll start saying just next episode. It's just gonna be all me, just to like I'm going to say every 10 minutes I'll set an alarm on my phone and I'll say a slur. So
okay, perfect. All right, on that note, peace, y'all. Peace.
I'm living in a nightmare.